10 gaslighting signs you should be aware of. Are you looking for the signs of gaslighting? Do you know what it looks like to be gaslighted? Have you ever been a victim of gaslighting? Do you know what gaslighting is? Have you ever been into abusive relationships? You have often felt that you are going mad, or you ever left feeling dazed and wondering what is wrong with you? Let us have a closer look at what type of situation this and how many people gaslight others. Now in this video, we will talk about gaslighting. We will also discuss what gaslighting is and what the various signs to look for in gaslighting are. First of all, let me tell you how this gaslighting works. It is a technique that will change your entire perception of reality. If someone does this to you, you will be confused about yourself. You will not feel well when someone gaslights you. It will manipulate your mind and target your judgments. It mostly occurs in dating and marriages, and often family members and friends use this technique as well. Now let me tell you 10 gaslighting signs you should be aware of. If you have often been subjected to gaslighting, then you will most probably be prey to anxiety and depression. It can also result in a nervous breakdown or panic attacks. Now that is why it is important to know the signs of gaslighting. Ask yourself that if any of the following signs you are experiencing. Number 10. Doubting yourself. If you ever try to convince that the kind of behavior you are often subjected to is not bad and you should bear it, or if you feel that you are very sensitive, that is why you feel bad about the treatment you often receive, you should be aware that this is a sign of being a prey to gaslighting. One often doubts himself and his feelings and does not accept the realities of life. It is essential not to let yourself down by feeling that you deserve the treatment you have been given by people around you. You should never think you are sensitive. You must first acknowledge the sign of gaslighting and then take a stand against it. Number 9. Lonesome and powerless feeling. Have you ever felt that everyone thinks of you as a loser and strange? Did anyone ever ask you that if you are unstable or crazy? If yes, then this is a sign of gaslighting. This way, your friends or family members try to gaslight you. This results in your feeling of isolation and trapping. You must not start thinking what they are saying about you is right. In fact, you must think the other way. They are just trying to gaslight you, and you must cope up with the situation bravely. Number 8. Confused feelings. Do you feel confused or puzzled when facing your friends? Did their behavior confuse you? This often happens when someone used to gaslight you on a regular basis. Often friends, family members, partners, or co-workers keep these kinds of behaviors to manipulate or mentally abuse you. Number 7. Second-guessing yourself. Have you ever stopped sharing your thoughts and memories with others because you are not sure about their accuracy? Now this is also a sign of gaslighting. You frequently second-guess your thoughts because you wonder that what will happen if they are wrong. You doubt their accuracy and you do not remember the details of the past events. This often happens while you are abused mentally and made fun of by your company. You feel awkward sharing your memories, and you often start second-guessing yourself. Number 6. Struggling to make decisions. You often do not stand up to make decisions because you have no trust in yourself. You pay no more attention to important decisions and choose to rely on others. You would rather let your family or friends or partners make those calls. This avoiding behavior determines that you have been subject to gaslight, which has reduced your confidence in decision making. Number 5. Feeling of inadequacy. Now this is also a very important sign of being a victim of gaslighting. One feels that all his efforts are inadequate. This feeling shapes the mind of the victim in a way that he feels like he's never good enough. He always strives to live up to the expectation of other individuals, which is not necessarily important. One feels so mentally abused that he even tries to fulfill the unreasonable demands of others. Number 4. Sense of negativity. Gaslighting signs also includes one's sense of negativity. You will feel very negative about your surroundings. You will always have a sense that something terrible is going to happen. When you are around your friends or family members, you will always sense danger. Now, this is a very different sign that a gaslighted victim shows. This also includes the feeling of being threatened, or if one is on the edge of something but does not know why. Number 3. Everyone is a liar. A very strange feeling that you can have is probably gaslighting. You feel that everyone else is against you. If someone tells something to you, you do not believe him and maintain a stance in your mind that everyone is a liar and wants to hurt you physically or mentally with their cleverness. This feeling further blurs the vision of the victim and his sense of reality. Number 2. The things you love being used against you. As we have talked earlier about gaslighting, this is a manipulation of the mind and thoughts. If someone is a gaslighter, he would often use the very thing you love against you. He will use this manipulative tactic to confuse you or double-mind you about things. Let's take an example here that you love your girlfriend. As a gaslighter will find issues in it and convince you to leave her and make you believe that you will be happier without her. A gaslighter will make you question the things you hold dear to you, whether it be your children or parents or friends. Number 1. Use of flattery and love. The last sign which I am going to tell you today is the base of much of the gaslighting, the building of base to gaslight someone. The gaslighter makes you believe that he uses the art of love and flattering and attaining your complete trust in him. Then, at this very moment, he retains control over you. He will tear you apart with various mental abuses. This pattern of abuse creates a curtain of reality in front of the victim, and the base that is created by love and flattery convinces him to consider that the gaslighter is not bad at all. So these are the 10 signs which have to be tracked down if you feel that you are a victim of gaslighting. These 10 signs are the most common for ones from all over the world. One should be aware of these gaslighting signs as they end in anxiety, depression, and many other mentally abused states. If you ever feel that you cannot handle the situation or your anger and frustration issues are getting out of your hands, then it will be good to seek professional support. Contact a psychiatrist or therapist to counter this emotional abuse. Gaslighting often becomes difficult to confront. Many countries have laws against harassment. You should look into them. I hope that you find this video to your valuable advantage, and it might help you in different ways. If you found this video informative, do like and subscribe, and don't forget to give comments and provide us with your valuable feedbacks. Plus, if you want to suggest us a topic for the next video, feel free to tell us. See you in the next video, and until then, stay tuned and thanks for watching.